Alright everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to address a very simple problem that people have with their 9130s. I get a lot of questions about this, and that is fitting of the bayonet to the rifle itself. And we're talking about the M9130. Generally, a lot of these guns, as imported, are usually Ukrainian depot refurbs, which is fine. They're wonderful rifles. But oftentimes, most of you find that the spike cruciform bayonet that comes with the rifle just simply will not fit on the gun at all, without some sort of fitting, which I'm about to show you. To put the bayonet on the rifle, you simply slide it over the muzzle, and it's supposed to push flush against the sight base, and it's supposed to rotate this way. But as you can see, it doesn't want to slip over the muzzle without a pretty good bit of force. So I could probably push it and force it, but you don't want to do that. You want it to be easy to remove and put on. See how it took a little bit of force to pull it off? I'm going to show you how to correct that fairly easily. In terms of making these bayonets fit, it's really not that big of a deal if you have the right tools. And in my case, the tool that I'm using is actually a cut-off section of barrel. This is actually the piece of barrel that we cut off of Fugly, if you saw the other rifle we built. What I've done is I've removed the sight base and then ground it all flush, so it's just a nice taper. For you machinists out there, if you're wishing to make your own, the minor diameter at the muzzle on this particular example is 0.582 or 582 thousandths. Major diameter at the longest part of the taper that I have here is 692 thousandths. The barrel is about 13 inches long, this section. So if you want to turn out your own, those are the measurements. All you want to do is clamp the bayonet with the cruciform spike facing downward in your vise. Go ahead and take this bad boy, put it in there. Go ahead and give it a good pounding. It'll reach a point where it wants to stop, where the muzzle of the false barrel sticks out maybe about an inch past this part. I'll zoom in and show you. That's about right. Alright, it's quite possible that you'll put a few little scratches on your bayonet in the process, but hey, it's Russian, right? Who cares? Alright, so you saw how simple that was. I basically just took the tapered section of barrel, drove it through there, and what it done is it just opened this up just right where we want it. So we're done with this for now, but of course, indispensable tool, we'll hold on to it. Now let's see how well our bayonet fits. Just like it's made for it. That's what you want. You want it to be easy to remove, easy to put on there. I've also been taking a look at 314 299's videos and Gun Geek, and you know, they've been doing some experimenting with how the 9130 actually fires with the bayonet attached versus unattached. Everything that I've always heard about the soldiers of the day is that the 9130s were sighted in with the bayonets attached, and that brought the point of aim where it needed to be. I think that has to do with barrel harmonics. With the bayonet attached to the rifle, it helps to, at least my theory to that, is that it helps to deaden a lot of those inherent vibrations. The 9130 uses a 1 and 9.5 inch right hand twist. That means that the bullet makes one complete rotation in the barrel for every 9.5 inches of rifling. These guns have a fairly long barrel, so I can see how a light projectile coming out of there at the velocities that they're they're meant to in terms of the charge and everything, I can definitely understand how having this almost counterweight on the end would help soften some of those inherent vibrations that the barrel has. We'll find out. But for now, that was basically just for you guys to, if you're having trouble getting your bayonets on, and look at that, perfect.